Ah, there it is. I can't ever tell the little knobbies and pictures on the side there. And I pushed a button and then the screen goes like this and I think it took a picture and then these numbers show up at the bottom and it doesn't move and it says 0. So then I don't know if it switched to video or not, and then I click it again and then it finally starts. So I'm not going to read from the Smallville movie yet. Just to get that out of the way right away, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Smallville, the movie, written by none other than myself, Lady Jennifer. The reunion, the Jonathan Kent years. That's coming. But I have to go out and get some stuff done, so I'll have to come back and do it after. But I'm going to read from this today. I wanted to show a little video of this. I'm going somewhere with this. Hang in there. Well, I guess I'm finished eating food. I can actually take my tarted ponytail out of here. Just a minute. See if I can get this out of here. Oh. Long hair. Ugh. Such a nuisance. Okay. So, this is an extra section of material that I had wanted Richard Donner and Gene Hackman to put into place. Specifically Richard Donner, because I trust him and his skills and his years of experience. That goes into the rest of this. So don't be mistaken, this is not the fourth one. So I'm going to try to fan this out. I'm going to try to fan this out. Let's see if I can fan this out. Okay, so this is Supergirl 2. Part 1. And then you've got Supergirl 3. Oh, my hands are getting full. This is tricky. I didn't think about this. I'm going somewhere. Hang on. Bear with me. Then we got, what did I say? Supergirl 3? Part 1, Part 2. Yeah, Supergirl Part 1. Supergirl 2, Part 1, Part 2, and then this is Part 3. So, in the end, there'll be 4. Hence, what I'm holding. I didn't write the first one. So, it'll be Supergirl, Faye Dunaway. Then there's the Supergirl 2, 3, and 4. So, this is what it looks like all fanned out across my chest. There's over 100,000 words here. That's a lot. It took me 8 years to write it. Not because I take 8 years to write things, because I'm definitely not a slow writer, I'm a fast writer. So I'm going to see if I can get up closer to the camera. It's because I was really wanting things to go a certain way. Whining. I wanted to meet Gene Hackman. I wanted to be with the original Lex Luthor while he's still in the world with us. I wanted to show him how much I love him, and I love his work and his value. When Tom Welling was giving an interview once and somebody asked him why he did Cheaper by the Dozen, he answered quite simply with 3 words. Well, not 3 words, but 3 times of this. He said, Steve Martin, Steve Martin, Steve Martin. And on reflection to Tom Welling's life and my own, it occurred to me that the answer that's the same for me, and what inspires the work that I'm holding, is Gene Hackman, Gene Hackman, Gene Hackman. The original and always forever the best Lex Luthor ever. And Lex is getting out of jail. And I just thought Gene Hackman should know that. He should read a small segment, which I still have sealed in an envelope that was returned to me, that I can't get delivered because the agents that I've contacted regarding Gene Hackman are not very nice. They just keep insisting that he doesn't want to know people, doesn't want to have friends, no room for a growing community of love around him. It's absurd. And now I look forward to him reading the stuff I wrote to fight for my right to reach him. But I still have to get that envelope delivered. It's in my computer bag. My hands are full, so I can't go there. But that aside, I also have my You've Got Mail 2, which originally I had wanted to continue to star with Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. but it took too many years to get a hold of people to get anything done because the old-fashioned rules of old Hollywood and the solicited writers and agents and all those ridiculousnesses that have kept those two movie stars from meeting this. Now, the Martin Scorsese and Bryan Singer and I pulled a blank. J.J. Abrams of the world are telling my brain to cast new people to play these parts. So now I'm leaning towards that. Hoping the movie work will uphold in its own right the strength of my work and still will reach success in the box office. I no doubt it's going to be good because I wrote it. I know what I wrote, and it's a good story. It's a wonderful adventure that I invite everybody to come to Vancouver with all the stars in it and enjoy the story being told. If you've ever heard of Claire Danes and James Marsden, Tamil Pinnickett, then you're in for a sweet surprise with what they're going to do in this, assuming they will take their parts. But this is what it looks like to hold all five. Oh, the missing piece is actually supposed to just be four. So if I try to reach over, Tom, catch this. Are you coming? Catching it, John? Catch this. Okay. Here's like a fan. Here it is. There's the Smallville movie. This is what gave birth to my life after I wrote all this above stuff. So this is the other piece. So I'm finally getting to the point. Okay, my point is this, that I wanted to go to a photo booth. Not just any photo booth, a specific photo booth. It's a very important photo booth, to me anyway, in Legacy. The photo booth where Tom Welling went when he finally accepted the role as Clark Kent, Superman, for Warner Brothers, CW, in Smallville. So he went there to this mall or something, and he sat in this photo booth and took 4 color pictures. And he was by himself. He was alone. And upon reflection, I thought, that's wrong. If there's somebody important in your life, it's an intimate relationship with someone who's close to you, who can connect with your world, your work, and your ambitions, then you would have that person celebrating with you, at least close by, right outside the photo booth. But to be alone, it's just not right. So I had that in mind. It was in my head a long time ago. I had that picture in my head as the goal behind my desire for writing all of this. Ultimately, like the full picture is to get to that photo booth. It's that bottom picture of the 4 pictures, and he's going like this. He doesn't know he's choking. He doesn't know why he wants to choke this person, but he knows it's through God. He got that. God is making this happen. If you want what you want, son, you're going to have to do this. So he relented. After 5 times of turning down the part, he finally accepted. Now, I had no idea where I was in the world and what I was doing, that there would ever be a day that it would come full circle, that my head would match that photo and communication and understanding. I've made this video today because the photo opportunity I was looking for bombed. That moment is gone. We've lived through that. It's over. The photo booth is still there, probably, the color photo booth, and that experience, though, is not the same. I've had a baby. She's now 7. I've had 12 pounds of my stomach cut off. I've been sick with stomach problems for many years, waiting for surgery. Things have gone as I had hoped. But I'm still here pushing through, and the Smallville movie still has to get finished, so we still get to meet and hang out and work together, nonetheless. I will share people on Instagram the photo I'm talking about. I will download it from my Facebook and put it up on Instagram so you guys can see which picture I was trying to reach before the photo bomb happened. But at the end of the day, somebody had to do it. It had to happen eventually at some point. Someone had to win. So that being said, all is fair, love and more, right? So that's cool. It's all right. So just grin and bear it and go on to the next day. So I'll be back later today, and I will read from the Smallville movie. I got to go get my chores done. like running around out there while the sun's still up and it's blue skies. But before I close, I just wanted to say this is where I'll be April 11th. April 11th. Can you read this? Oh, I should read this. I'm going to be at the Gladstone Avenue location of Jehovah's Witnesses, 405 Gladstone Avenue, Ottawa, Ontario, between Bank and Kent. I'm going to be there Tuesday, April 7th at 7:15 is when the event starts. The Passover for Jesus, remembrance of his life for our life. It's important. If you don't go to church all year round because you're busy, that's fine. But if you can remember one occasion, one night for 2 hours of your time, it should be this. Be there. I'm going to be. Peace out, guys. See you all soon. Bye for now. I'll be back later today.